Elon talks about becoming an interplanetary species, but do you realize we're still confined to see only the place that's right in front of our eyes? What if we could actually experience and see anywhere on the world on demand? That is Drizit's vision. We invented the word Drisit because there wasn't anything to mean what we do. To Drisit means to visit with a drone when used as a verb, such as I visited a construction site yesterday, or when used as a noun, it's a visit with a drone or a distant real-time visit. So we solve an ubiquitous problem, and that is that seeing is a game changer, and yet it's impossible to be in multiple places at once. And being physically present is expensive. Just to give one example of that, there's 92,800 victims of homicide on the streets each year because there's only one policeman every 500 people or so. Yet you can buy 72 drones with one policeman's annual salary, which is enough to guard over 1,000 people. Drones can ensure nobody needs to walk alone ever again and are a higher deterrent than cameras alone. Inspectors need to travel to inspect. Campus police can't see students in need. Firemen can't see fire before arriving. Search and rescue teams have to search in the cold. Until now, drones have been mostly flown on premises only by expert pilots. What if anyone could see anywhere? Drisit does for vision what the telephone of Alexander Graham Bell did for speech, allowing people to see anywhere on Earth on demand. And because we're a visual species, seeing anywhere on Earth is a game changer. Drisit is the world's first vision network. We will make humans a multi-location species, giving the superpower of telepresence. And by empowering anyone to be anywhere and everywhere, we can save lives with Drisit Bodyguard. We will cut unnecessary travel, which transportation leads to 27% of global warming. We will create a transparency, which leads to accountability, providing Drizits as the eyes of the world. We'll provide economic empowerment with a global income stream to Drizitpreneurs around the world that put their drones on the network and make an income from it. And we will promote peace because people are kinder towards people and places they have visited. And people want to travel much more than they can afford to, which we will make possible. Our platform allows people to fly a drone anywhere in the world on demand from anywhere else from their phone or computer. We believe that software will eat drones, and Drisit expands the market for drones dramatically, democratizing access to them through real-time streaming, teleoperation, easy geofencing that keeps drones safe, easy mission design, a global drone network with a geo-based drone search engine, and a drone sharing platform on a pilot network that allows people to fly anywhere. The best way to get a sense for that is to take your first Drisit. So contact us to get your first Drisit, and you can fly somewhere else in the world in a matter of minutes. We can provide nests that allow for remote autonomous deployment of drones and provide artificial intelligence to do automated scene analysis that allows us to automatically detect any situation of interest in footage from drones to call humans' attention to any particular drone that sees something of interest anywhere in the world. We're a privacy-preserving drone network with private geofences to keep drones outside of areas to be kept private, with records of every flight, with immediate grounding of any inappropriate or illegal flight, and with terms of service that won't allow those. The time is right for Drisit. The worldwide expansion of Starlink and the satellite internet makes the entire world available to be Drisited. The expansion of 5G makes high throughput, high resolution video imaging possible. The global focus on emissions reduction makes our mission as timely in reducing emissions from unnecessary transportation and travel as timely as ever. The global urgency of conservation efforts makes our ability to let conservationists monitor anywhere in the world extremely timely. The post-pandemic surge in remote work makes it more timely than ever to empower people to carry out their inspection work from anywhere. And the miniaturization and price reduction of drones makes Drisit as affordable as ever. Together with deregulation that's driven by increased drone safety and miniaturization, that makes this easier to accomplish than ever before. And finally, the rise of generative AI makes all of this drone footage amenable to AI automated oversight. We have a low risk, high upside strategy, starting with the first stage of a B2B, B2Gov, and B2EDU AI SaaS model with no network effects, followed by a B2EDU software as a service model where our drones can be shared by multiple educational institutions for a limited network effect, followed by a stage study with a B2C SaaS with a massive mode of Airbnb and Uber when our network becomes open to everybody, share their drones and their piloting expertise. Followed finally by drones as a service and a drone app store. The sharing economy is ideally suited to drones. As opposed to sharing houses, which are not really that shareable and can only be occupied by one group at a time. People need access to multiple drones all over the world. If I want to see if my daughter is safe, I need to have a drone over my daughter. If I want to see if my house is secure, I need a drone over my house. And if I want to watch the volcano erupting in Iceland, I need access to a drone in Iceland. Secondly, multiple people can share the same drone even in the same day. And lastly, most drones sit idle most of the time. So the profit per day for Drisit through sharing is 2 to 11 times that of a network like Airbnb sharing something much less shareable like houses. Drisit is uniquely positioned. Our technology is patent pending. There are companies doing remote drone operations, but with either very high latency, so not very practical, with clunky UXs or user interfaces, or focused only in limited industries such as public safety. There's drone manufacturers that are not really positioned for a cross-brand platform and not software focused. And there isn't any technology-based global Uber for drones or Airbnb for drones. And there's extremely limited possibility for virtual drone tourism. And most importantly, there's no global network of drones today. Our team has a track record. I was national champion of informatics in my native Argentina. I was named one of MIT's top 100 technology alumni. I received my PhD at Caltech, where I received an award from the dean. I spent a brief time at McKinsey & Company and was then named IT Executive of the Year at the International Business Awards and one of 40 Under 40 for growing my previous company, Qless, as founding CEO to millions of dollars in annual recurring revenues, hundreds of millions of users, developing an app rated 4.9 out of 5 in the App Store, and building a company that was named one of the best places to work in Los Angeles by the LA Business Journal, and the best small or medium computer services company in America 6 consecutive years, and in the world on 3 different occasions. We've been selected by the 5G Open Innovation Lab as one of the most promising hot new startups in 5G and edge computing. As Jane Goodall says, you can't go a single day without impacting the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. We think that Drizit's mission to allow and empower people to be anywhere is the kind of difference we want to make. Looking forward to hearing from you.